Hey, hey, hey. 7 truths about maximizing your business productivity, part 7. Use productivity tools, y'all. We have finally made it to the 7th productivity tool, I guess, or maybe 7 truth. Let me go ahead and say that about maximizing your business productivity. This is Danette Moss, your business operations and system strategist over at Let's Talk Strategies. I am extremely excited about sharing this with you all. We're down to the wire on it, and I wanted to be kind of short and sweet, but I figure 7 days would be good to present 7 truths, of course, because we could actually literally sit still and map out the things that we need to do. It's all about maximizing your business productivity. And for today, the 7th truth is use productivity tools. I love this one because it's the thing that showed me that I didn't have to do it all by myself, right? You don't have to either. When you think about maximizing your productivity, it comes down to ways to optimize. So you're optimizing your productivity, and what better way to do it than to use tools to do it? We use them every single day in our life. It's what helps us to work a lot more efficiently, in my opinion. Now, there's a lot to cover here, so I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to list all of them. I'm not going to tell you all of them here in the video. I do want you to make sure you visit the post and that you pull out that sheet of paper and a pencil, back to write the vision and make it plain, and begin to write down the things that I share here in the video, and also look inside the area where I list them out and see what tools that you may consider using. Make sure that you do understand this. Just because I'm mentioning them to you, it does not mean that these are for you. This is why they have things called trials, right? Trial versions. So I'm encouraging you in that list of the things that I share, consider the ones that may have free trials or 15-day, 14-day trials, 30-day trials. Check them out. By actually using them, you can tell which ones you really like or don't like. Try out a few things that are like type items. Like I like Asana. Some people may like Trello. I used both of those before. Okay. They did not, I didn't I figured out which one really, really set best with me. And that's the one I ran with. Some people like, what do you call that one? I'm trying to think of the name of it. There's tons of them that you can use. Just go out there and Google ones that you can use that can help you better manage your time and keep up with different things. Some people use Evernote. I know I used it, but there's so many. So try out those productivity tools. You should decide for yourself which tool works best for you and which ones to use. Before you actually go and pay for any of them, I would encourage you to look at the online reviews and pay close attention to the downside of them. Don't just jump out there and do them because I said this is one that you should use or someone else said it. Really pay close attention because this is going to alleviate frustration. So let's talk about a couple of these tools. The first one I want to kind of mention is task management tools. I kind of dropped a hint a minute on those. Things like Evernote and Asana. I use those together. And sometimes, for the most part, I've used Evernote, my God, for years. And I've been using Asana for a couple of years now. But for Evernote, I use that for my personal time when I'm at church and I'm sitting there doing Sabbath. I may write notes, use it for that. But my Asana, I have my personal and I have my business in that. But for whatever reason, when I'm making notations of the sermon and all of that, I use Evernote. But again, these are just management tools that best suit your need. This is why I said, figure out the one that works best for you. But you won't know which one that works best for you if you don't try them out, right? And then use them, of course, to organize, to create your to-do list. Asana has that where I can create a to-do list. I can organize things. Use the ones that you can collaborate with other people. Whether you have a virtual assistant or an OBM, which is online business manager, use those that will make life easy all the way around. I like to use tools where I can check my progress, right? One tool that I would consider areas that you should consider is time management tools. They've got popular ones like Yast, Y-A-S-T. You have one that's called the kitchen timer, one that's something like called a tomato timer or something like that. They're very, very good. They even have virtual countdown timers that you can use that will help you best manage your productivity. Again, this is all about ways that you can truly, truly increase your productivity, and these productivity apps will help you when it comes to it. And that way you don't feel like it's something that you got to do from scratch. There's email management ones. You need to make sure that whatever email management tool that you decide to use, make sure that it will help you to manage your inbox. That's going to be key. My inbox can get crazy. I can't wait to hire back out a virtual assistant or even get an OBM, online business manager. Again, I just chose to do it a little different these last couple of years in my business. And to be honest with you, even as a business systems strategist dealing with operations, etc., I still had to really truly grab hold of those key things that I was doing on a consistent day-to-day basis that would help me, so that way when I get ready to hire someone, I can really use their time much better than the way that I had in the past. One way is definitely managing this inbox. So email management type systems, it's a must. Get the tool. It'll help you. Think about things that you can also, tools that will allow you to customize and, of course, prioritize, and that they can fit into your workflow. I've spoken a lot about that several days, and I kind of intertwine and intermix them into those 7 truths. I know that the big one that most people struggle with is social media. It can be a big time drain. Please make sure that you don't get sucked into that. Find you a tool that will help you best manage things. There are some dashboard-like tools like Hootsuite that may allow you to manage multiple accounts in one place. I personally, that's not my favorite one, but it is out there and people are still using it. I like Post Planner. Oh my God, there's so many of them, but I'll try to leave them down in the content area where I'll be typing some of my favorites and just giving you guys that advice as I've done each day. Another tool to consider to manage your productivity is online storage. Tools like Dropbox, Google Drive, all these things gives you a place to store your share files. Now, I used Dropbox before, but I prefer my Drive, but that's me. It may not be you. Try to find ones that you can use that are simple and that are free. There's several of them out there. You may not be like me where you got tons of videos and all of that stuff that you use. You may need to look for tools that will allow you upgradable space. I had to go to that. Another tool to consider that you may want to get is those communication tools. Now, there's several of them. You've got Google where you can talk. You've got Zoom. Some people still use Skype. I don't, but you got those out there. Just think about the tools that many people already have that you may want to consider using, and make sure that they have multiple functions and make things easy for you to set it up. Another tool that a lot of people don't think about is those customer support tools like Zendesk. Any type of automated customer service task type tool, those would be great for you. Ready-made customer support systems, I found really, really help me flow better, and I like them to be built into the things that I use. I know that Zendesk can automate customer service tasks. You may not necessarily be ready for that, but check it out, or just Google and find ones that may work best for you. Let's see, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Well, I think I want to go ahead and pause right now because I don't want to go too far into this. I like my videos to be short and sweet, but check it out. I'm going to put it down inside of the area where I share all the information for you. I do want to thank you all for hanging out with me for these 7 truths. It has truly been a great joy. Today, of course, we were dealing with the 7 truths about maximizing your business productivity, part 7. And it was all about productivity tools. So you can not only take your business to the next level, but they will help you in your life, in your day-to-day affairs. I hope that what I've been sharing to you, that you will not only um, take action on them, but you will implement them daily in your life. I promise you, taking action, implementing, writing things out, and staying consistent is going to help you to really, really, truly maximize your productivity. And you're going to see some growth and you're going to see some results as long as you stay consistent with those things. Well, all right, y'all. This is Danette Moss, your business operations and systems strategist over at Let's Talk Strategies, home of the SaaS factor. Wow, ponytail was kind of getting there. SaaS stands for Strategic Action Signature Systems in Your Business. This is the last and final day, of course, of the series right now that I've done for the 7 truths about maximizing your business productivity. I am going to take a different twist on it and do some reels very soon, so keep your eyes out on that. If you want to hang out with me more, I show up here on IG, LinkedIn, Facebook. Heck, I'm just about on all of the many different platforms because they work best for me. I will be having several workshops coming up. I would be honored to have you join me. Again, I am Danette Moss, your business operations and systems strategist over at Let's Talk Strategies. And remember, I told y'all, I think every woman in business, whether she's a mompreneur, wifepreneur, or a single mom who's in business, I really truly believe she needs a little bit of SaaS in her life. And just in case you're wondering what SaaS stands for, it stands for Strategic Action Signature Systems in Your Business. Thanks so much for joining me, y'all. Let me know what you thought about these 7 truths in each of the days. We will be keeping it up for you to go back to, revisit it, save it, and make sure you share it with someone else that may need it. All right? I got to run, y'all. It's time for me to go ahead and make some other things happen. Take care. Oh, and if you listen to the replay, don't forget to do #replay. I'd like to follow up and make sure I look at the dates, the times that people are looking at the replay, because it helps me better manage as a strategic person. All right. Y'all take care now.